some losers round 2 match between O.Szolnoki and Gerson Martinez. It's a best of 3 sets. The third set goes to 3 each. We'll be going to a shootout. Martinez looked like he was going to win the leg. It's a close one. This is Eric Orlovson in the booth bringing you the action. I'll be joined shortly by George Teachea. It's so close they're going to relag. Try number 2 here. Szolnoki gets the second one. Here's George Teachea back in the booth.
Hi, guys. A little out of breath. Just ran the 100-yard dash and 10-point flat.
Good job.
Was driving.
Haven't missed a shot yet. Don't worry.
What a match. Guys are about 3 years apart. Gerson's 30, about 31. Oliver, 28. 8:14 Fargo for Oliver and then 8:01 for Gerson. Actually, Gerson's Fargo just went up. I had him down, I think it was last week when I ran it. And he was at 798, 794. Just checked him on the app. 8:01.
Oh, he's broke the 800 mark. Good for him. He's been beating some good players.
Well, he took Shane down 9-1.
The Texas Open.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you get numbers like that. I figured he'd move about 3 or 4, but he moved 6-7 points. Maite Ropero from Spain should be playing in the World Team Championships.
It's a rematch of the World Games gold medal final.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, Oliver won that set.
Yeah, this match was so good, folks, it left me out of breath.
One ball on the side. Good signs early for Szolnoki. 4 ball's going to get in the way of the 2. First chance to push here for Oliver. Both these players have about an equal amount of experience on the Pro Billiards Series. Playing about half the events total since its inception.
Yeah, Oliver's path to this stage of the tournament which is a loser round 2 is Mohannad Mohammed defeated him in the first round, and then he defeated Robert Moreno from the Phoenix area, and now faces Gerson Martinez. Gerson, his path to the one-loss stage keeps moving on me.
This opener from Martinez crossing the 2 over.
He's here at the expense of Shane Winters that he beat, but then he lost to Jovan Bustamante again out of the Phoenix area and faces Oliver. Jovan on his way up, player from Phoenix, playing very well, very, very well, about a 780, I think about a 781, 86 Fargo.
He has a job in the area, right? Is that
Yes,
right?
he does.
Yeah.
He works for a living, and I actually had the pleasure of playing him at the Arizona Billiards Hall of Fame tournament. We had a banquet, and then had the tournament the following day, and my first draw.
How'd you do?
I'm not telling.
You obviously won.
No, I did not win. I lost 7-1. How's that?
Okay, you got one.
When I say so, I played somebody, I just don't like to give a result either way.
I'm just bugging.
Of course, if I would have beat him, you know what? I would have been screaming it all over the place.
Right. I assumed that would have came quickly.
No, I would not. Actually, I would not say I defeated. No way.
Shot from Oliver, opening up the 5 a little.
I will say he made a couple shots that just left me. One was very, very nice, maneuvering the cue ball through traffic. Very, very nice.
It's a 9-foot tournament?
And no, it was a 7-foot.
Okay.
Not my strong point. That old tournament was not my strong point. Anyway, let's get back to this one here. O.Szolnoki back at the table. Still the first game. And I don't think... 9-ball's in a bad place.
Yeah, I'm going to have to ideally get straight on it and fall straight up the right long rail. Oliver has an interesting square stance. Very steady player.
Yes, he is.
Not flashy, but definitely gets the job done. Compared to Martinez, who's extremely flashy. Gets the job done in a way that most players don't. Looks to be straight here. It's just okay. Might take some right spin to stay on the right side here.
And the first game does go to Oliver O.Szolnoki versus Gerson Martinez. Gerson is from Peru. O.Szolnoki is from Hungary.
Yeah, he's been traveling around with Christopher Tevez. They'll both be playing in the World Team Championships for Peru.
In fact, they're both playing right now. Tevez is playing on a different table, and they're both on the one-loss side. Just happened I was running through the. No, I'm sorry. Tevez is on the winner. Is playing his winter qualification match against Alex Kazakis, and that'll be tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. I just knew I came across his name, and I said, "Oh, they're both playing." What days we have here? We got 8 days left, 7 days left now, because we're the last match of the night here. We got 7 days left of great pool. I'm sure you saw the introductory video, and then I didn't get to hear Eric's introduction. But we have over $500,000 in prize funds here for the players this 9 days in Las Vegas at the Westgate.
Yeah, 150,000 involved in the men's open. 41,000 of the winner, George. 45,000 of the winner.
This is just one of our Pro Billiard Series opens. Our World Championships are now getting 70. It's either 70 or 75,000 for first place.
Yeah, the prize money's getting way up.
The prize money's just getting nice for these players.
And the players are responding. I mean,
they sure are.
La calidad del campo aumenta cada vez.
Players are recognizing that it's even particularly American players having more major tournaments on U.S. soil. It's going to be a good year in 2026.
Yeah, the Pro Billiard Series we have 8 events scheduled. This one, and right after this is St. Louis, and then I believe Austria, Italy, San Antonio, Jacksonville.
Yeah, and a bunch of European Euro Tour events.
The Euro Tour events, yeah. There's there's one in Turkey.
Yeah.
It's going on pretty much now, in another week or two. See if I can give you a rundown on all these guys. I have them all listed.
Looks like Martinez is going to be forced to cross the cue ball over here, possibly playing a 4-6 combo. Crossed it over twice. Someone was always going to play big on that shot. Decision time now for Martinez.
Vietnam and Bali. The World 10 ball will be in Vietnam, and Bali will have the World 8 ball. And then we end the year with Jacksonville. Las Vegas, St. Louis, Austria, Rome, Vietnam, Bali, San Antonio, and Jacksonville.
Great schedule. Two-rail escape here for O.Szolnoki. It looks like he's kind of eyeing it up like he has the right side of it. Be careful of the pulling off in the bottom left here. Nice shot, perfect speed. Tight enough to the rail that Martinez doesn't really have the kick safe. The kick and stick, pardon me.
Full ball, corner pocket.
Just going to call this in the top left, rail first. It's going to create natural distance. He's made it, George. These are the kind of shots that Martinez makes, these outside the box shots. He has such good feel for these shots that don't come up all the time. Watch this.
He's a shooter. He is a shooter, I tell you. His three cushion ability is excellent. One of the top three cushion players in Peru.
I would assume it's a big game down there.
At a young age, too. But then, this is what he does sometimes, too.
Yeah.
And he's going to lose the cue ball.
Yeah, he can suffer a little bit on the pocketing.
Well, just watch his body movement. Have you've noticed that? I'm sure you have. But he seems to deliver the stroke, and that's when everything moves. As soon as it comes through the ball.
I think our commentator, John Schmidt, said one time he's the only player that might have to go through hip surgery after he's done his career. I thought that was a good
What, did you guys do his turn match?
I just heard him on another stream when he was at Derby City. Good start for Oliver.
I just want to give a quick shout out to all the fans in South America. Saludos a todos los aficionados de Perú, Argentina, Colombia, Venezuela. A Gerson le encanta el apoyo que le tienen. I just said Gerson must love the support he gets from everyone.
Sure.
In fact, when he was in New Zealand, we walked to the pool hall, to the local pool hall there together, because we needed to find our way around, and there was no way to, we were going to take a cab, and we just walked it. It was a little further than we thought, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, I believe Peru and a lot of countries in South America are under national funding now too, so it's going to promote a lot of talent coming out of there.
Argentina, I know, has it because there was a couple guys. Ariel Castro was coming over, and he, in fact, the first time I met him, met Gerson. I met him with Ariel Castro. He was from Argentina. They were here for the very first PBS series. I think it was back in 2019, and there was a language barrier, and so I spoke Spanish and helped them through it. Both very, very nice guys. You won't find better guys.
View of the pocket moldings on the Predator Arc tables. Seen some balls missed this week, George. Down to 4 1/8 in the corners, 4.5 in the sides.
High ball. That didn't miss. It was right down the middle. O.Szolnoki had a very good outing. Did we call one of his matches just recently in the tournament?
Don't remember if we did.
I remember calling one of his matches. I forget which one it was. But he's played very, very strong.
I remember when he first came out, he beat Shane Van Boning at the World 9-Ball Championships, and he was a complete unknown at the time. And he's just done well since then.
He's a very, very good player. He's still under 30.
Mixes it up playing hay ball a little bit too.
Does he?
Yeah. One of the few international players from Hungary. Vilmos Foldes led the way in that category.
Vilmos?
Yeah. Actually has a Polish name, so I'm not sure if that was part of his early years.
So, yeah, so both players won a match and lost a match.
But chance for Gerson here.
One of these players will not progress. The other one will move into, I believe, the loser round 3 and then the loser qualification.
Yeah, you're already getting to the stage where good players are getting eliminated.
Yeah.
Patsura and Thorpe going at it on table number 2 right now.
Yeah, Patsura just lost his match. Did he lose? Well, he lost the match, I think, at about 11 o'clock this morning. Or was it a little later? I forgot who it was he played. I watched part of the match. Maybe it was a 4 o'clock match.
I think it might have been Max Lechner. Pretty sure it was, actually.
No, I'm just trying to recall.
Martinez.
Oh no, he won the match. He played that the young guy from Mexico, Yusui Kuriansky.
Yeah, it went all the way to a shootout.
Yep, sure did.
So he's hanging by the skin of his teeth.
So
there.
that was a loser match too. Okay, so he had a good match.
Long one.
Yep.
Martinez looking for ways to avoid the side.
Davis is in the stands, front and center. I don't recognize the guy next to him, but Mike De Ropero's sitting one way. Who else do I see in the stands there? Player-wise.
I think that's Soledad Ayala next to...
yes, next to Mike De.
She looks a little different than she did in the past, but similar enough that I would say it's her.
She usually has her hair up when she's playing.
Right, yeah.
That's why the difference.
movement, showmanship.
Well, Martinez on the board with the game.
There's Christopher.
There's Christopher Davis. Waving at the camera, sees that it's on him. Both players sponsored by Predator.
Another player that came out of nowhere and finished second in the World 10-Ball Championships. It's been about 4 years now.
When was that? He finished second to Wojciech Szewczak.
Yep.
I think it was in 2020 or 2021. Actually, guess what? I can tell you. 2022. Szewczak won. Davis was runner-up. Semifinalists were Kachi and Shaw. The yellow break crush. The orange, excuse me. I said that wrong. I can't read my colors. Now we have some players in the stands over here watching on our second table. You have Federgorst watching Vitali Batsuda playing Darren Appleton. Darren Appleton actually is the inaugural winner of the World 10-Ball Championships way back in 2008.
A little thin in the pocket there. Lost the cue ball behind the 8. Take a kick safe now. Ideally getting the cue ball all the way back over to the left side of the table. Back to where it is would be ideal. Just going to leave a combo. Tight pocketing on the 4. 5 ball surrounded by the 8-9. Tough rack here.
Now, what's he going to do with his 4 ball?
Yeah, well, he's a little straight on it, so I think he might consider drawing straight back into it.
I would prefer the bank.
Possibly.
Still to the side pocket. Yes. And then position on the 5 with the cue ball off the bank if you get the correct angle.
Good call. Switching hands, no problem. So he's powering up here if he's going to have to get back for the bank.
Well, now he's on the wrong side of it. Going to go for another combo?
Looks like it. Again, don't worry about Martinez in these outside-the-box shots. It's a specialty.
He comes with them. You know, it's funny when you watch his step and his as he addresses the ball, he's just more intense when he shoots these shots. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's playing safe. It's not going to hurt him.
Yeah, that lined up pretty good for the combo. I'm surprised. Yeah, he definitely gets around the table quickly. High-intensity player.
Well, he's got some nerves going, and you know he's got some nervous energy. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, he's found a way to control it though.
He does. Yeah, he does it very well. He puts it to work
for sure
in his favor.
Yeah.
A lot of guys don't. A lot of guys, it's more fear than with him. It's more intensity when they feel it.
More tie-ups developing now.
Well, now the 5 ball, actually, if you can get the cue ball on the same line, and he can from there, because the 4 ball does go by the 6, it's runnable. He's got to do something with the 8.
Yeah, you can just break it out off the 5. Yeah.
And he's there.
It's a little thin, George.
Yeah, it is. He didn't come out far enough.
He's okay,
I think
though.
he makes it, though.
Yeah, it's close enough to the pocket that I think he can take a shot at this.
His cue ball is going to be running to see where it's going to hit the land ball almost full. Nicely done.
Wanted to hit it a little fuller, but again, let's go at another thin one here. A little too thin, so calling the bank.
He's a player. He spent some time in Texas playing. And Davis does also. They were both at the Texas Open. Forgot how he did.
Martinez, I think, finished 3rd.
Yeah, he finished pretty high. And Davis
I think was 4th.
No, he was a little further out. He might have been. I don't think he made the quarterfinals.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Maybe if someone in the chat is watching that knows the outcome of the Texas Open.
Another thin one for O.Szolnoki here. Looks like he has it into both pockets.
And that's a tournament sponsored by Predator.
Yeah, Predator just doing a ton for the game overall. They sponsor our local regional tour and 4 other regional tours in Canada.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. That's a very, very nice shot.
Excuse me, manipulating the cue ball with a bit of left spin. Throwing it off to the left. Perfectly played.
I'm surprised he's not going 2 rails at it.
Overspun it. Looks like the 8 has about 3/4 pocket past the 9. When you're talking about 3/4 of pocket and you're only starting at 4 1/8, George, it's not a ton of room.
No, it's not. Some information from the Texas Open says Federer won the 1 pocket in the 10 ball. I knew that outcome. Actually, I just not real familiar with the app, so it's tough for me to find it. It's water under the bridge, so they just both did. They both cashed.
Yeah, they were both near the end, no doubt.
Yeah.
Martinez in a bit of trouble here, though, in the first set. O.Szolnoki, 2 more balls to get on the hill. excuse me, forced to slow roll that one. Fine there. And onto the hill he goes.
And Vlad Belkos, your referee. Scuba diver extraordinaire. The young man is from Latvia, and he's been a referee for about 8 years for the EPBF, European Pocket Billiard Federation, ruling party over there in Europe. They've got the best website, I think.
It's very extensive.
Yeah, it's very extensive. I mean, you look up a player and it gives you all, when they're in a tournament, you just click on the player, it gives you all the Euro Tours, Euro Pool Championships they've played, how they've placed. And you can really give a player's background.
Yeah, and you can kind of see the progression of
Sure.
how these European champions came up. I mean, I'm sure they have matches in there from when Filler was 13, stuff like that.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. It's all in there. And you see how they all start out, 33rd, 34th. And then all of a sudden they're breaking into the top 16, top 32. And they play all disciplines in the pool championships. They play straight pool, 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball.
Szolnoki with a chance to close the set out now. This will be the first break and run of the match. Szolnoki is breaking well overall. Had a chance to possibly break and run the first rack, but the 4 got in the way of the 2. A lot of traffic coming up table, but he's going to try to weave his way between the 2-4, I think. Kind of playing back into the 2 in that case. Maybe all the way back and 2 in the bottom right.
He's got to get the cue ball past the 4. He's going to come up on the other side.
Nice shot.
Very nice shot. Thank you. Gerson was a runner-up in Texas to Fedor.
Okay.
And he actually gave Fedor all he could handle. Because I remember sitting there watching the matches, and he beat Shane. Held Shane to 1 game, so I guess it was 9-1. And then was close to beating Fedor. Because I thought to myself, what a day he'd have when he can come out and say, I beat Federer and Shane in the same tournament.
Yeah. Well, he beat Shane in the 10-foot at the Derby City Classic, too.
Here we go. Someone gave us all the info. Thank you. Fedor was first, Gerson second, Vitali was third, Marcus Stolia, Christopher Devis came in the semifinals.
A couple of colorful shirts joining the action. It's been a strong set from Oliver here.
He showed a lot the last time I commentated his match. I just watch so much pool that I just lose track of the players and I just remember how they did, and he was impressive.
That good impressions stick.
That's a good question, Eric. You prefer double elimination, full double, real double elimination tournaments, or extended races for the final?
I just like extended races. I mean, I think it's an old school thing, and people will disagree with me, and that's fine. But if you say you lost your first match of the tournament, you would have to win 10 matches to come all the way back. So now you've won more matches than the person that won the winner's side. I also understand you've lost one, but I don't know. At that point in the tournament, I think it's, both players have earned going to the final.
Yeah, I'm with you. I prefer the extended race, but not just 1 or 2 games. I prefer when it's extended, like maybe 3 games, at least 2 games. If it's a race to 9, I like to see a race to 13 or a race to 11. Maybe even 12 would be a better one. But in the interest of time, because most of these tournaments start at 8 o'clock, and now you have a race of 13, that can take 2, 2.5, possibly 3 hours.
Yeah, and there's mental dynamics too. Like, I think it happens a lot where the person that wins the first set wins the second set as well. So what's the difference? I can't say it happens all the time, but you hear that term double dipped. It happens more than you think.
On top of that, the person in the hot seat sitting there waiting, you're the guy's playing 3 matches.
Yeah.
Or at least 2 matches.
Oh,
He just played you. He's going to play the next one. He's going to play another one.
Yeah, so the guy in the hot seat gets cold. That happens a lot.
And on the other side, you could say, well, the guy that was coming from the loser side has played 3 matches in a row now. He's tired. He's going to be tired.
Sure.
So there's both sides it's work. It's not a picnic to win these big tournaments.
Yeah.
It's no picnic, but we have some stats on here after the first set.
Yeah, break success pretty high for Oliver, 75%. So maintaining control when he was breaking. Gerson got caught up in that one game where the 5 was tied up with near the 8-9. 4 was a little weird. Didn't end up winning that one. Kind of had to have the bank on the 6 go down. Oliver just playing strong. Good to see Darren Appleton back in action. He's over on table number 2.
Yes, and we'll see him in action in a straight pool match.
Yeah, we're going to have to get a replacement for the challenge match, but we're going to find one. It's going to be a race to 150. Kind of featured as a Legends challenge, so could be Ralph's here. You never know.
Ralph's here. Corey Duell is here.
Yeah.
Predator likes to think those things up. Our referees get a little bit of a shout out here to Vlad Belkovs from Latvia, and then their scorekeeper and timekeeper is a young man I haven't met yet, but his name is Eduardo Rodriguez, and I believe he's from Mexico. I'm not real sure where he's from. I can be. And the players are back. Gerson to break in the second set.
Last minute decision to go from the middle. Big power, 9-ball flying in. 6-ball might have got on the way of the 1.
Edmundo Rodriguez, your referee, is from Puerto Rico.
Look at the difference when you break from the middle, George. We've seen a lot of breaks on this table. A lot of times 6 balls behind the first 2 diamonds. Now there's 8 balls up table. It's
like an up table 1 pocket game.
Yeah. I mean, the reason why players stay away from it is because it's just too dangerous to turn that run out to your opponent over. And that's really one of the worst things that can happen is your break. You're kind of in half control, and then you turn it right back over to your opponent. So a lot of players just avoid it. But Eklund Kachi always broke from the middle.
Well, Kachi hits him so hard. I can't think of many players that I made. DeLuna, Kachi.
Shevchuk likes it.
Shevchuk hits. Does he hit the balls that hard?
Yeah, and he hits them from the middle, too.
They have just such hard breaks. They're just monsters. Their breaks are, what, up in the 27, 28 miles per hour, maybe even 29?
I'd say so, yeah.
It's, getting the cue ball 30 miles an hour is a tough thing.
No, it's a great point. They make it look easy, but some players just aren't capable of really producing that consistently. O.Szolnoki back in control here. Can play short side on the 4 if he feels like he can stop it. That'll work too. Interested to see what he does on the 6. First intuition is a straight back draw to the short side. His angle going to the left, so he's going to favor the bottom right now, probably.
Might end up shooting that 6-ball down by the 10.
I think so.
Yeah, bottom right. I was trying to figure out which bucket you were calling. You said bottom right. That's the one by the 10.
Looks like he's going to jump back out in the lead here in set number 2.
Well, Gerson cannot wait to get back to the table, I can tell you that.
Yeah, he's on very low missed shots total. Can't really pinpoint what's gone wrong for him. Mainly just strong play from Oliver.
Well, he had that one miss that was very makeable, but yet a little bit of a tester. Forgot when that was. The first set. O.Szolnoki looking pretty strong. He's doing what a pool player should do: run balls when they're open, play safe when they're not.
Yeah, I mean, nothing really glaring. We actually have a running stats of turning points in the match. O.Szolnoki had a breaking run in the first set. As you alluded to, a miss by Martinez in rack number 3. And O.Szolnoki ran out. Martinez feeling it a little bit here. He knows he's under the threat of elimination. Still smiling, though.
Yeah.
Christopher's trying to loosen him up a little bit. Kind of saw a little bit of worried look on his face.
A little banter back and forth between those two?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I mean, all you can do is smile and put your head down and try to get back in the match.
Well, he's got a smile on his face. You don't see too many players that drop the first set and drop the first game of the second one, and they're sitting in their chair smiling. It's good humored.
Doesn't look like he's enough with the 2 here. Let's get another camera angle. Pretty sure he doesn't. He can stop the cue ball behind the 6 and bank the 2 towards the 3. Tricky shot. Yeah, he's a little over top of the 7 too, so can roll that one out. Could play something really creative, going off the left side of it and trying to cut it to the right of the 8, but too tough, so he's just going to push here.
Gerson's going to take this?
It's a similar spot where it's not really easy to play safe. Gerson's he's the kind of player that wants to make something happen, especially given the score line, so I think he will try to make something happen.
I kind of like him banking that ball back. Not going for the pocket, banking it straight up towards the 6, take the cue ball behind the 10. Just like this.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Yeah, because you make the ball. Even if you make the ball, you got a tough 3-7 combo. Well, if you pocket that, you're out.
Two rails here now for Oliver.
Yes, this is the beauty of these short sets. Every mistake is amplified. Every shot is critical.
Interesting what he did there. He did the shaft measurement to a ball off the second rail. Usually you see that players do that when they're kicking one rail. Well, good take for Martinez. He's going to have an offensive chance here.
Looks like his shaft measurement worked. Over to the left and back for the 3 for short side, huh?
Yeah, wants to avoid the 4 coming across. Just did. That was the speed.
Oh, too much.
Just not there.
Not sure. It doesn't look like it, though.
Yeah, it looks like he's edged out by the 7. Body language says the same.
Yeah. He'll jump it.
swerves there, but really tough to judge the throw over 6 feet down.
That's so far away from the pocket. Yeah. Let's see what he does here and see which he chooses. Might be just going for the hit and just leaving it there. Look, smart shot.
Absolutely.
Kept it simple.
Yeah. Pocket's covered by the 7.
Oh, look at this nestle in.
It's a big roll for O.Szolnoki, especially considering the score line. Just not going Martinez's way at the moment. Apologizes.
Yeah, just as a bit of containment, you shoot this soft.
Yeah, an underrated thing there is that if you hit it at such a slow speed, even with max spin, the spin's going to kind of run out by the time it gets to the rail. Even pros misjudge that a lot.
Okay.
I mean, he knew it there, but just like as far as position or, little times when obviously, draw runs out over distance and not enough speed, the same thing happens with a bunch of right or a bunch of left.
Well, these guys are quite a ways from the money round, but the payouts for this tournament are $45,000 for first, $21,000 second, third, fourth pays $10,500, fifth through eighth pays $52.50, ninth through 16th $26.25, and 17th through 32nd leaves you with $1,313.
Yeah, good money on offer, and a lot of the high-level players in this tournament will be playing the World Team Championships as well.
Yeah, that's
16 players invited to the doubles turbo.
Yeah. The doubles turbo gets $40,000 to the winner. There's 16 players, but 8 teams. And the World Team Championships is the highest paying one. That one pays quite a bit. It's $300,000 prize fund. And let's see what we got here.
Well, Martinez has done well to get himself in an offensive position after that roll from O.Szolnoki.
Yeah, it's $120,000. The World Team Championships is $120,000, up from $100 when they had it in Puerto Rico. For first place, it's $60,000 for second, $30,000 for third and fourth, and $15,000 for fifth, eighth. So there's 24 teams. A third of the field gets paid.
That's great.
Most tournaments pay, what, 25% of the field?
Yeah. Yeah, players will be gunning for that one. Not only a lot of money on the line, pride of their country on the line.
Sure.
It's going to be heavily watched as well. Starts on the 24th, runs all the way to the 27th.
Gerson working his way here. Needs these 4 balls. Tie things up in the second set. And the beauty of this format is he's in the running. He's not trailing 7-1.
Absolutely. Yeah, we saw previous round. Player coming back from a first set defeat. Here's a big positional mistake from Martinez, and he's in a bad spot here. Might be forced into a bank. Found a way to play safe. O.Szolnoki's on the banking attack now. Could cut it in. He is going to cut it in. Undercut this one, and that's a pretty big shot for O.Szolnoki and a chance for Martinez to get back in. If there's any area he struggles, it's long pocketing like this. 10 ball's close enough to the pocket, so I'd expect him to get it, but we'll see here. Just got it. A couple rails on the way in. And Martinez now taking back a big one. Finding himself on level terms since early in the first set. This is going to be the last round of play for today. Back here at 9 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. It's going to be a continuation of the Las Vegas Men's Open and the Las Vegas Women's Open. Turbo's on the 22nd, George, I believe.
Turbo is on the, it is the 22nd. It's a one-day tournament. Finals are at 8 p.m.
Martinez went from the middle on his first break of the set. Didn't make one.
Is it me, Eric, or is that 10 ball not moving to that corner pocket anymore?
Not as much. I mean, we were doing 2 matches on day
Sure.
1 where it was made 10 times in 2 matches. So,
Well, my reason for asking the question is Vlad's one of the taller of the referees. He's the tallest one we've had in there, which means you can lean over and see the rack from up above, where the other refs really can't do that.
yeah,
Maybe that makes the difference.
sure. Yeah, you can see it just went to the back rail here, not towards the corner.
Yeah.
It was happening a lot in the
Sure.
catch match, too. They made it about 3 times, I think, over the course of about 15 games, but Martinez nicely on the 2 here. Go to the short rail and back out. Just to avoid the 6. Just has. 6 is going to be too tight past the 9. Can maneuver something with the cue ball close to the 9. He's considering that plan of attack right now.
What is the entry fee? Is it $370 or $270?
I think it's 500. or 375 maybe, something in that range.
Well, actually, you go to PredatorCubes.com and you can find all the information. I'm sorry, go to ProBilliardSeries.com.
Yeah, for those of you considering playing in a regional pro billiard series, if it's coming to an area near you, it is an open entry. So if you're looking to play with the best players in the world, you have that chance. I start to suspect it won't always be like that. The days of those days will be gone within 5 years. You're going to have official ranking systems and enough players that are officially on the pro tour. I think they're going to get away from that type of format.
Yeah, the entry fee is $370.
Okay. Let's overcut this one. O.Szolnoki looking to get back in the lead now. Just not quite coming together for Martinez in this match.
Martinez has to find a way to take over control of the table from this young man. He's up there way too much. Oliver's won 5 games. He's lost 2.
Yeah, he's controlled the breaks nicely too, so Martinez has kind of been on his heels for a lot of the shots that he's been coming into. Standard 2 rail back from the 9 and the 10. Nice look down the line there from our cameraman. You can really see how tight those pockets are. You wouldn't know it by how these players are playing, George. Not many missed balls, but for any amateur player that's used to playing on 4.5-inch pockets and going to 4 1/8, it's a bit of a culture shock if you've never played on that size pockets.
Well, it's funny because my diamond table at home used to have the opening was right at 5, and before the balls left the shelf, they wouldn't go in. 2 balls wouldn't go in, so it was 4 1/2.
Right.
Okay. I went to a table that's 4 1/8.
Mm-hmm.
I don't seem to run out as much.
Oh, yeah. No, it makes a big difference.
And those shots I used to fire in, those long rail shots, playing one pocket, they seem to hang up. Funny how that happens. And it's only, 1/2 inch.
I mean, say for example, you're playing on 5-inch pockets. You might be able to be like a 630 Fargo and beat the 9-ball Ghost. To beat it on, say, 4-inch pockets, you have to be over 700. That's the difference.
I agree. I remember Brunswick's when they standard pockets were 5 inches, and even at I had a table that was 4 1/2, and we used to have guys beat the Ghost, especially at 5 inches.
Yeah,
especially at 5 inches. 4 1/2, it was the scores were a lot tighter. You might lose one
right.
or more too.
Yeah,
but you'd beat the Ghost probably. I'd say, 1 out of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Sats races to 7. Now the Ghost gives me three games in a race to 5.
You're trying to set us up, George. I think.
Yeah, I've been accused of that. I have been accused of that.
Good break from Szolnoki, dead square, but nothing down. Chance that Martinez needed to get back in the second set here.
Funny, when I was accused of it, there was a little bit of truth to it. Now, none at all. Let's see how good you hit him at 73.
I hear you.
Have some fun with the chatters and with people that like to banter and with a sense of humor and not take things seriously.
Martinez was trying to go behind the 9 there, and I'm not sure if he got there. He did. Gonna be a close jump for Szolnoki. Tough on the swerve. Cue ball will be kind of following in the 2.
Two ball, corner pocket.
Was only a small swerve, so he was able to kind of get into the 7, and another advantageous spot for Szolnoki here. A little bit odd to use a closed bridge on top of the rail like in a situation like that. There's preference in certain spots. Good angle now to play the 6 in the same pocket as the 5. Just wants to maintain angle going back towards the 7.
You know, the one thing we have not talked about in these upcoming days is the juniors, the Las Vegas Juniors tournament. We've talked about juniors in a roundabout way, criticizing the U.S. for the way they develop them.
I remember.
Which was I don't want to say it's unfair. I just think it's a concern.
It was very fair. Yeah.
It's a concern. I'm going to learn to
playing a good amount of right spin there, choosing to get straight on the 8. Better pocketing angle, doesn't have to put too much speed into it to draw it back comfortably for the 9.
boys. He's taking control here.
A little off-angled here, George. Still draw to the short side. I believe he'll be forced
I like it. It's just a little stunt shot, really. Here's our juniors. And there we go, 3-1. O.Szolnoki 1 game away from closing out Gerson Martinez. All right, we have a 32-player field in the juniors. We have 19 players from the U.S., 7 players from Canada, a player from Spain, Thailand, India, 2 from Puerto Rico, and 1 from Indonesia. And the first place for that is a full scholarship package, which includes a free hotel stay and entry to any USA PBS Open. So any of the Pro Billiard Series held in the U.S., they have free entry and a hotel stay. Plus a free hotel stay and entry into an international Pro, which would be Austria and Rome.
That's great.
And a free entry to a future PBS Open. That's first place. Second place is a minor scholarship package with a free hotel stay and entry to a USA PBS Open and a future PBS, so 2 in the U.S. Third and fourth, access scholarship, 3 free entries to future PBS Opens. That's for third and fourth. Wow, these guys get to play for free.
Yeah.
So that's $370 apiece.
I hope they continue the junior tournaments
Sure.
with every Pro Billiard Series, and there's nothing saying they won't. So.
And we're not done yet. You got a 5th, 8th entry scholarship, 2 free entries to PBS Opens, and the 9th through 16th place, you have 1 free entry to a PBS Open.
That's great. I think Hayden Ernst is going to be a big favorite in that tournament.
I've heard his name several times now that people are talking about that young man.
Yeah. He was battling it out with the best players in the world at the Derby City.
And having some success.
Oh, yeah. All games, too.
Sure. What is he, 14?
Something like that, yeah. I think 15 at the oldest, and winning rounds in one pocket against season 1 pocket players. Ball down for O.Szolnoki, nothing on the 2. Crunch time for Martinez, just hasn't been able to get it going in this match.
Yeah, he's 14 years old from Kentucky. The madman.
Martinez is going to stay at the table here. Trying to make something happen. Needs to, considering the score line. Nice shot. Fully covered here. Yeah, see how O.Szolnoki using that measuring system even when the 2's kind of in a... He's not using it off the short rail. He's using it off the long rail to kind of...
For a 2-rail shot?
I think it's got to be 1, but it's just how he's measuring his overall kicks. I've definitely seen it. Say there's a ball there's no balls on the table right now, but you know what I'm talking about, kicking into the corner or something kind of close to it. Shane Van Boning patented the system on those, but he's using it on all kicks. Let's see how the 4-6 plays here. Three ball can play into the 6. I think it's going to have to.
Probably makes them both.
Yeah, worst case, the 3 ends up behind the 4, but it's unlikely. Fighting for his life here.
Sure is. He's dangerous. Who did he come? Gorst almost let him off the hook, didn't he, in the Texas Open? Came back on him with a vengeance.
Touchy shot there, did well.
It ball's in a little bit of a tough place, but very, very manageable.
Yeah, it's got
Wonder if he moves it here.
I was wondering too. He is gonna.
Oh, is he inside the corner?
He could be.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, I mean, just because he's queuing it like that doesn't mean that he has the pocketing angle.
Yeah, he's inside.
Just a little careless there from Martinez. Might have the right edge still. He's going to swerve at it.
And try to go behind the 10. Oh, he can make it.
Yeah.
That's what you get for guessing.
Sigh of relief for Martinez.
Big shot there.
Yeah, if he's behind the point, he loses the game more than 90% of the time. Martinez switched up to the side rail in his last break. Broke from the middle a couple times. He's found one about half the time where he's making a ball.
Down 3-2.
Good here. Big cluster of balls over by the top left.
Needs the next 2 games to force a shootout. I mean, sorry, force the third and final set, deciding set. Won't go on without it. 1 ball, 2 ball, they're gonna neither one. Just threaten the pocket, but all talk and no show.
O.Szolnoki can get the cue ball near the 8. He's going to have to find a way to line the cue ball up with the 1 with the 2 in that case.
Wonder if he can hit the 8 ball real thin and kind of get behind the 7.
Yeah, looking from this angle, I don't know if that shot
he can't hit it
quite there. Yeah, had to play the 1 in that area. It's actually going to be a tough one if he didn't leave the edge.
Doesn't look like he has the edge.
Yeah, he's got the left long rail if he needs it.
I guess. Yeah, I guess he does have it.
I thought it was a little more surrounded.
No, he's going rail first.
Look at this from Martinez. Sideways.
Did he foul? Did he touch it?
No, just not quite sure because he's completely sideways over it. Yeah, it's going to take the bridge in the end.
How good are you at using the double bridge?
It doesn't. Yeah, it hasn't come up that much for me.
That's right. You're so tall, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. And he's.
I forgot.
And he's fouled here, so O.Szolnoki doesn't have the 1, but he can put Martinez in a real bad spot now.
Oh yeah, he's touched the 6.
Well, I remember Shane Van Boney jumped the ball in with a double bridge with like 1 or 2 games left in the final of the U.S. Open. That's the best double bridge shot I've ever seen. Yeah, and I've seen Alex Pagulayan jump balls sometimes when he can't reach them with the double bridge.
Have you ever seen Alex play somebody, good players too, play somebody with the bridge every shot?
No, but I know Corey does that sometimes. Yeah. Alex does it?
Yeah. Alex has done it.
Yeah.
I've been told Alex has done it. I've never really seen him.
Yeah, sounds right. He plays snooker well, so and overall he needs it a lot, so he's very good with it. 2 fouls now for Martinez. Gonna be a little tough to get him on the 3rd one, but O.Szolnoki will consider it, especially where the 8-9 are. I mean, the 7 can break it out, but very tempting to just take a free shot at the win here. Problem here is there's so many options, and he's got to decide within 30 seconds, right? You can kind of get, yeah, he is just going to go offense. Main factor here is the 7's close to the 8-9. Oh, what's this? He's going to play safe on the 2. Try to get the cue ball kind of wedged behind the 7. Or the 4 even. 4 is more dangerous. Doesn't hit it perfect. It can go off in the top left. Not going to get there, so
Right.
Martinez is going to avoid the 3 foul.
Well, looks like Donnie Mills won his shootout against Moinaim Nefati from Tunisia. 4-3.
Shot for Martinez. A little unclear if the 7 passes in the top left. That'll play a big factor in how he's going to attack the rest of the run out here. Get into them off the 4 if 7 doesn't pass. Think he tried to get into them there. Possibly not. Got a better angle of the 7 now. It's close. I believe it does go. And the way he played the 4, I think he would have played the cue ball more over to the left long rail so he could get into them if it didn't pass. Eight, 9 combo's a little off, so he's going to consider going into them.
And just how do you go into him here?
Off the 7, I think, because the 7 does
the
pass.
7, okay.
Yeah.
I just play safe. Oh, it goes. Never mind.
Shot, and he's going to likely get himself back to the hill now. No give up in Martinez.
None whatsoever. His nickname is Pompas.
What does it mean?
Kind of hard to describe. I'll give you the literal translation.
It has multiple meanings.
It does. It does
Yeah.
have multiple meanings.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure I give you the right one.
Martinez going to have the break in the hill game.
Well, one is pump, and the other one is bum. Those are your meanings that Google Translate gives you.
Okay. You think it's off?
No, it's accurate. I just couldn't think of a pump. Pompas.
Okay.
Usar una pompa para, to pump something. You use pump.
Okay. It's like pumping around the table, kind of. Is that?
I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe he used to have a bicycle and he used to have to pump the tires up all the time. I don't know. You know, nicknames are given out at all kinds of ages.
Absolutely.
Maybe it's the way he strokes the ball.
Right.
A little pump stroke or.
Nothing on the break here. Bit of a messy rack. A lot going on in this rack. I think it's going to try to get the cue ball below the 3. He can break into them. He has a little too much angle to get below the 3. He might be able to just pinch it enough. It's a fair bit of left spin.
Catch it off the second rail, maybe?
Yeah, the breakout's there for sure. Just wondering if he can get directly below it. Looks like he's considering maybe just playing safe on the 3. Good shot. Could have Martinez in a bad spot here. 4 does pass the 7. So big battle on the 3 ball here for set number 2. See the animation from Martinez.
Yes, he's sitting there trying to hold that 3 ball up so he can 2-rail kick it or 3-rail kick it. He can come straight in 3 rails. Oh, he's up against the 9 ball though.
Yeah, I think
Can he get short enough?
I think he's got him there.
Yeah, he's got him pretty good.
There is a kick 2 short rails. Just to the left of the 8, just missing the corner pocket. So he's considering.
Yeah, he's going to come real close to scratching. Unless he can go 3, he can't go 3 rails and miss the 8. Not the 4th rail, excuse me. Look at this.
It's
on the rail.
wow,
Oh,
that
it
was
didn't hit.
close,
And the ref was right on top of it. It leaned into the rail and did not hit it.
Yeah, it's funny how that happens sometimes. It's
Yeah.
almost like there's static energy from the
Watch
rail or
this.
something.
Watch.
I mean, no protest from Martinez too.
No.
He knew it.
Yeah. It looked like it hit it, the kind of the movement, but he was right in line with it. He was positioned perfectly.
Yeah, tough roll there from Martinez. I mean, he probably would have been stuck behind the 6, but it was a good effort. O.Szolnoki has the wrong angle here. Don't think he can go off the 7. If he thinks he can, he definitely will, because he wants to minimize the cue ball movement. Not bad, but there's some distance, and we've seen plenty of balls missed in the sides, George.
I think he's got this one covered.
We've thought that before.
I just want to build some suspense into the shot. It's getting late at night for a lot of those around the country here that are watching.
No good.
And there it is. There it is.
Looks like it's banking a little long. He can definitely shorten it up with right if he needs to. Might be okay to just play plain ball.
Yeah, he made sure to miss that corner going in, but he put it out too far to the other one.
comeback here from Martinez.
Come back with a good break. Good roll, whatever you want to call it. And here we go. These 4 balls. Martinez gets that second set to force the third and deciding. I'll read off a bunch of scores of completed matches that sent somebody home. Not so much the scores, just who won and who lost and who's going home in this loser round 2.
O.Szolnoki scratching his head here, thinking, how did I not get out of this match? But he's not out of it. We're going all level, George.
Yep. All right. Player will more likely take a break. Players will take a break as they're going to walk out. And let's see what happened here. Jeffrey Rhoda defeated Ashik Nathwani. So Nathwani going home. Rakesh Bunga defeated Mark Estolia. Estolia going home. Miguel Salvia defeated David Nichols. And Nichols going home. Greg Hogue defeated Frankie Hernandez. The loser going home. And Yannick Pongers defeated Alex Montpellier. Let's see. Rick Glenn from Canada. Somebody you might know. Forfeited.
Yeah, long-time player. I'm surprised he forfeited.
Billy Thorpe defeated Corey Duell. Yuki Oi defeated Floro Ritarita. Rodlin Bautista defeated Julian Serradia. James Cabal defeated Walid Hashim from Canada.
Yeah, tough one for Walid. He's one of the most up-and-coming players in Canada. He did pretty well at the Derby, won the last regional tournament in Toronto. So he's on his way up.
Donnie Mills defeated Monaim Nefati. Shane Winters defeated Irish Cortez. Ruslan Chinakov defeated Roberto Gomez. That's a good win. Good win for Ruslan. Back in the U.S. Payne McBride still in. He defeated Oscar Valdivizio. And Carl Natterberg defeated Michael Hutchison. Emil Gangflat still in. Defeated Santiago Diaz. And Braxton Powers defeated Nick Caccioni. So all the ones that were defeated there are going home. All the other matches are still going on. There's quite a few matches going on. There'll be quite a few going home altogether. And this loser rank was 32.
Yeah, I think we're down to 96 now.
Yeah, it looks like it's...
Or even last 64, I think we'll be down to. 32 left on the winner's side.
And we at the winner's side round. Actually, it's the winner's qualification. Starts tomorrow at 1 p.m. You have players in there like Kazakis versus Deves, Van Bonin versus Sose, Beato versus Reinhold, Filler versus Exposito, Woodward versus Steyer. There's an All-American team there.
Yeah.
A couple of Mosconi Cup players. Hijikata versus Lucatos, Jovan Bustamante versus Roland Garcia. Jovan playing under a Filipino flag. Bader Alawaldi plays Jason Shaw, Ocean, Alvin Ocean, Levan Corteza, Mohamed, Jeffrey DeLuna, Max Lechner versus Mario He, an all-Austrian affair. Wojciech Szewczak, David Alcaide, Daniel Maciol, and Juan Fu, Marco Tucher, Ralph Souquet. The Kaiser's still in. 56 or 57 years old.
Yeah, still going strong.
Yeah, I admire him so much. It's just his dedication, his love for the game, his success at the game. Fedor Gorst and Victor Zelinsky, Dennis Grabe, and Ben Francis, buddy out of France, out of Canada. And then there's a loser round 3, and all the guys that I just named off that won are playing each other. They're all going there. With quite a few matches to be played still. So we still have a lot of pool left. And the players, one player is back in the box. The other one's still missing.
Just walking in the arena now.
And it's set number 3, so O.Szolnoki will be breaking since he won the lag. If it goes to a shootout, he will also have dibs on which side to shoot from and going first or second. So the lag is important. You get the first and third break. So you get 2 breaks to your opponent's 1. And then if it goes to a shootout, you get to choose your side and going first or second. I've only seen one match where the player chose to go second.
Yeah, you want to put the pressure on the other player and kind of have not the pressure on yourself if you go second. I wonder what the stance would be on the player shooting first winning. How much of an advantage is it really? It's a mental advantage, but I think it comes down to skill in the end.
Sure. Yeah, you got to make the ball. No one can help you. The table can't help you. No roll off. No good roll. It's all you against the shot. Make it and win. Miss it and lose.
Martinez off to a good start here in the third set.
He's got to avoid the 9. It's gone a little far.
Yeah, not available past the 6, so we're going to have to find some kind of safe here. So he's going to go behind the 10. Just a good wall. A lot of balls in the middle, so chance to get safe even off a kick. Only one rail available here for O.Szolnoki. Ideally, if he can hit it square, it's got a chance to play up table and the cue ball sticking around where the 3 is. And those balls in the middle comes up a lot where they end up being blockers, unintentional blockers. Martinez almost making a nice jump there. Got safe himself. Look for O.Szolnoki. Oliver's going to want to turn the tide back in his favor. He's lost 3 games in a row now. This will be a good start for O.Szolnoki. Straight in on the 4, too.
Started out for the 5.
Straight back for the 8. O.Szolnoki's been pretty successful on the break. He's actually been a little bit unlucky with his first shot after the break success. But if he can get a shot, it's going to play big in this kind of race to 3 first goal of the third set. Race to 4 overall, of course. Just talking about one player getting on, guaranteeing a shootout first.
And off and running in the third set. He's won the first game in every set.
Interesting.
Won the first 2 games, lost 1, then won the last 2. The first set won 4-1. Second set was they traded games, Oliver, Gerson, and then Oliver won 2, and Gerson won 3 in a row. Nice close-up. You can see those new LED lights in the form of an H and the single one in the middle. There are a couple in the middle there.
Yeah, nice that they even show up on the balls.
Yeah, I've always pointed out the LED, the arena lights when they have them. They look great on the balls. The balls are always so shiny and great reflections. Just a good view. I like it. I don't know how the fans do.
That just shows the immaculateness of the conditions overall.
Exactly.
Nothing down for O.Szolnoki. Aggressive kick safe. Aggressive 2-rail kick safe available for Martinez, but looks like he's going to leave an easy kick safe for O.Szolnoki. These don't always work out, but I expect them to take it here.
Just kind of try to kick it towards the 3 ball. And the ball comes back behind the 7.
Yep.
The behind the 5. Is that the 7?
7, yeah.
Next to it, yeah. Could also go in the pocket, though.
Big best case for
Martinez.
For Martinez, or even if the 1 goes in, too.
Yeah. Well, he did not find cover behind the 7, but I don't see a shot other than rolling up on the ball for a safety.
Yeah, he'd like to get behind the 3 here, but the cue ball's playing a little bit too far to the right of it. Could go so thin that you miss the 2-5 to the inside and try to come back in line with them.
It looks like he's going to try to thin it and slide down under the 5. Yes, he hasn't. He couldn't hit that ball. His speed was good.
Yeah, still did okay. Would have been a lot better if he did get all the way past the 5.
One ball, corner pocket.
Shot there from Oliver. Small advantage to O.Szolnoki in this rack now.
Two-rail kick off the long rail, short rail.
I thought it was,
Oh,
but
he can see it straight up.
Yeah, has the left edge here. Pretty sure not the middle of the ball.
Oh, he's trying to get behind those balls and has failed. Left a combo or a safety.
Yeah, I like the combo here. It's pretty on angle. One's going to stay around the area of the 7. Cue will come around 2 rails. Nicely played.
Came around far enough.
Has to weave back between the 6-8 now. Not a good shot. No reprieve for O.Szolnoki. He's running into the 3-4 now a little bit. If he does go into the 4, he can play the 3 into the top left. Don't mind trying to go into the 3 and just develop an up table. Good shot again. Still not out of the woods, George. Back between the 8-10 twice now.
Well, he can come into the 10 ball here with a cue ball.
Maybe, yeah.
Never miss it altogether.
Finally in good position, and that's a good sequence of 4 shots there from O.Szolnoki. With the pressure on.
Playing the 6 to the side.
Nine ball's pretty heavily in the way of the 2 rail track. He's going to find ways to avoid it. Definitely wants to. Shot. He's landed on the 50-yard line. It's been a tough rack, George, but he's still there.
Oh boy. Two zero. Martinez must come out of that chair. Must put some W's on the board in this set.
Yeah, needs really 4 games in a row to avoid a shootout here. We saw Lee from Korea down 2-0 in the same spot against Christina Tkach in the previous round. Came all the way back to a shootout.
Yeah, she won her 3 games, didn't she?
Szolnoki going from the middle. He's been going predominantly from the side rail. Trying to open him up here. No result this time, so Martinez gonna have a chance to get back in.
You can't let this pass. You can't let it get away.
A little too thin to cut past the 5. Majority of the balls are on the top end of the table. Trying to find a way to get the cue ball up there. Would like to go behind the 5 with the cue ball, but it's kind of playing into the top right. Yeah, that was an awkward one. Rare that there's that many balls on the table and something just doesn't line up for a easy safe. That was the case there, and he's left it for Szolnoki.
Looks like he can cue around the 5, so he should be okay with the stroke.
Return the favor, left it for Martinez now. Very tough on position here. Anything, even getting back near the 2 is going to take a lot of speed.
One ball, corner pocket.
Oh boy.
Pockets are just so small at that speed. I mean, you can't catch any part of the rail going in, and you're only shooting into 4 1/8. It's tempting to want to make something happen. But I think as this series goes on, players are going to realize that it's just not a high percentage shot. And Martinez in a bad spot again now. I'm coming 2 rails around the 10. Looking over at the left long rail is the first option, but I think the 2's blocking most of that rail. It's got him. Ball and end start now for Szolnoki. Two doesn't really have any pockets. Does have ball in hand, so he can open it up if he wants, but even if he does open it up, a lot of the pockets he'll be pushing it towards are blocked. So it looks like he's going to play safe here. Possibly try to move the 2 or the 4 to open up the 2 a little bit. This is a smart shot. Did he move the 4 enough? Might not have. Wow, he contacted it but didn't move it enough.
Just
to
had to move it about an inch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got him good again, though. Similar 2 rail option for Martinez here.
It's going 2 or 3. It's going 2. And got it. Did he get a safety out of it? Came out past? No, he didn't. Oh, he's going to be in tight behind the 8.
Yeah. Szolnoki leading the safe play here. Martinez defending decently. I mean, he just gave up ball in hand on the last one, but he's had him in some bad spots. Biggest thing here is the two's tied up, so there's no reason for Oliver to be offensive.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to play this off the 7 so it goes towards the 5 and the cue ball. Stuck on that 8. Can't chance making 5 if he's going to do that. Yeah, he got off the 6. He got there. Got a rail. These shots for me, Eric, they're very hard to measure accurately. Not for him. Hit that perfect, made the ball, but did he call it? Oh, he didn't make the ball. It's sitting there.
Yeah.
It hung up.
Yeah, I mean, those ones when the object ball gets, say, 4 feet from the rail, they become real tough. 4 feet or more.
I thought that would slide right in.
That one was just close enough that it was a little higher percentage, but a bit of developments here. Szolnoki is going to be the first one in on the 1. The first one with a decent safe chance on the 2. If he can play the 2 off the 4 and behind the 3-6, that could work. Might be able to cut it straight into the 10 and kind of stop it in that coverage area of 3 balls with the 3-6-8.
How about going off the left side? Going 2 rails behind the 3-6-8, like you just said. You did say that 3-6-8. That's exactly. Oh boy!
Make it.
Oh,
look at this. It might come around.
Yeah, but the option is still going to be there.
Oh no, he called it though. I think.
Oh, he did.
That was the only ball that could have gone. Wow, it's a roll there for Szolnoki.
Well, good example of that, just in case.
Sure. Believe he has enough of it here. If he does, it can possibly draw back into the 3, try to develop something. Not bad. Can stick him behind the 6 now. Just want the 7 to go in. It's okay there.
He's got him pretty good here.
Yeah, he's had him good a few times in this rack.
Yeah. We'll see just how good his. Yeah, I don't see a path. Do you just tie up the 6 with the 8?
Yeah, I don't mind that.
He's not supposed to touch the ball.
And he was actually told that by Vlad earlier in the match.
Yeah. Was it this match? Or yeah, I guess it was.
I saw him, early in the match. Yeah.
He started to reach for the ball. And,
6 is very sharp on the side to the point I don't think he'll ever consider it. It's tough to break it out. If he comes underneath it, he could play him behind the 8. Szolnoki's on the heavy grind here. He's played a lot of safes in this rack, but hasn't really given much up.
And the 7 ball's in the way to come around through a couple rails from the 5.
Yeah, I don't really see a way to break it out. I mean, you can draw straight back into it, but it's tough.
Yeah, and he can't go around using the whole table.
I think it's worth a shot to draw straight back, but he's looking for some kind of foul play here. Just trying to get below it.
Yeah, just that 7 was in the way, all the way there. for that shot.
Looks like you can't really slide the 6 past the 8 and hold the cue ball.
Ball side pocket.
Maybe with a slow roll. Usually you
Yeah,
would
it
draw
looks
at
like he
this.
might be able to.
Did he call it? Doesn't matter.
7 ball corner
Oh,
pocket.
there's a roll for Martinez.
Oh boy.
Yeah, these are the ones you were talking about, George, when the ball's so far away. This is very tough here. Oh, he's
he
trying to
got
hit it one rail.
Oh, he almost pocketed, but it doesn't count.
And got save.
Mm-hmm.
Szolnoki's had a few rolls in this match. He's played well, but a couple important spots. He's had to just offer his hand an apology, just kind of getting out of control. There you go. Martinez with a bit of a sarcastic tap on the table there. He knows that wasn't actually playing that anything near that.
Is it gonna hold? Cover?
Yeah, he's definitely doesn't have the pocketing angle here.
7 ball corner pocket.
He's cueing at it like he does. Just create distance. And Martinez is going to be back in. Finally a break. How many innings we had, George? More than 10.
Can't count that high.
Me neither. Lots.
This is the longest game they've had. The stat guy's up there.
Yeah. That body movement, he's right in the heart.
Alrighty. This will get him on the board.
Well, again, a lot of grinding qualities from Martinez here in this rack. I mean, he was in bad spots. Call it 80% of the time, or really the whole time. Just defending, holding him off. Just didn't give up. Great show of heart here from Gerson. Christopher and his cheering crew have stayed around for the whole match, as you would expect.
Yeah, Martinez is the fan favorite right now with the people in the stands. There's a group on the left here, a group right dead center. Looks like some more over to the right. Don't know what the Hungarian population is in this event. I don't think it's very high.
They do have one of the best German restaurants in the world in Vegas. It's called the Hofbrauhaus.
Oh, yeah?
Internationally renowned. Three's blocking the 1 here. Gonna have to get the cue ball up table near the 4. Looking for ways to avoid the double kiss. Really couldn't have done much better, George.
Do you just kind of hit that one ball towards the 3, or do you kick it?
Yeah, it depends how much he has of it. I think the kick can play. Try to play the cue ball near the 3 on the kick.
Oh, on the other side? I was thinking trying to get the one ball up by the 4. Yeah, I was afraid he might do that and hit it just straight down. But the 2 ball's tough to get on.
Yeah, might have to play a big power draw here. If he has any kind of angle, he'll favor the follow. Shot. How's the cue ball playing? It's all right. Open chance now for O.Szolnoki. He's going to have a small angle to free the cue ball up, playing from the 5 to the 6. Doesn't want to be running into the 10. Surprised he played it like that. Can't even really see the purpose in it. I was expecting him to play for some kind of straight in or angle going to the right long rail angle. I don't believe the 4 passes the 8, George. I guess it does. That's why
it's going to have to go 2 rails for this if it doesn't pass the 8.
It
must pass the 8. He wouldn't shot it that way.
Yeah, I didn't assume it did. So that's a good shot there. Just leaving himself more angle, keeping the speed down. Draped right over top of the 5-10. Referee's going to be right on this shot.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he was just worried about how his body was playing over the 5-10 there. He's left it, George.
Yes, he has. And this is what the doctor ordered for this young man from Peru.
Yeah, it's possible he didn't have a full pocket. I don't think he would have played to that area if he didn't. Good angle here from our camera crew. Just enough room. Cue flying up in the air.
He does have some quirky stuff, doesn't he? On some of the shots. The movement. He's a hell of a player. Heck of a player.
Had to draw straight back out of that one. Did very well.
He's got a real good high gear.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and we haven't really seen him in this free-flowing state for much of the match. It's just been so tight and kind of messy.
Not at all, in fact. Oliver's done a good job of keeping him, just not letting him get loose.
For sure, but he's missed this one. It's a big miss for Martinez. He's up off the shot there.
Yeah, I think he can see the 8. It's going to be hard queuing for it. comfortably.
Yeah, sorry, George. That was a good slow roll in the 7 there. Still has a lot of work to do on the 8 here.
Extension.
He's got it. O.Szolnoki looking to create more separation and guarantee himself a shootout.
Three to one. Oliver has guaranteed himself no worse than a shootout. Can't lose from here. Gerson can tie it up and go for the shootout. He cannot lose another game. Has to win 2 games.
O.Szolnoki tried one from the middle on his 3rd break of the set. Looks like he's standing over by the right long rail here. I like this strategy. Just give yourself another game to try and grind it out. No reason. It's already guaranteed some kind of second stage of the match. If he breaks from the side rail, the chances of Martinez coming back with a runner are much lower.
I wonder if they, I'm sure some of the players consider, I wonder if all the players consider that, or are they just going for that ball in the break and trying to get out? Regardless.
Yeah, I mean, it's dependent on how well a break's working. Like if you're breaking from the middle and you've made a ball in your last 4 breaks, you're going to stay in the middle. That's that's a big factor there. But I think that players do consider the score relative to where they're breaking from, and it's possible that he was thinking about what I'm thinking about here. Watch is going to go to the middle now. There he is over by the long rail.
Well, I was thinking maybe time to invite everyone to go to ProBilliardSeries.com and find all the info on these tournaments, upcoming events.
Hit him well again. Nothing down again. So Martinez going to have another chance. Three of the 4 is going to be the toughest positional play. 7 doesn't pass the 10, so a lot of work to do in this rack.
Oh boy.
I'm surprised. I thought he had the full ball there. Hopefully we can get a replay on that one if he had to swerve it. Tough to tell with Martinez. It could be the body language or that he was, yeah, no, he was fine. All the pressure that O.Szolnoki's put on him throughout the match, finally showing up at the end. Looks like the 5 passes the 6. Two's line good to get the proper angle on the 3. Gonna try to weave back between the 4-8 here.
You wouldn't go forward with this?
Too
With
much
an,
angle.
Inside spin?
Yeah, too much angle involving the 8-10 too
And
much.
plus the 8 ball, you probably hit that coming off of there.
Yeah.
You don't get there. It's tough.
You're right, George. And
He came above it.
Yeah.
He got the, I like that a lot better than weaving back and forth because you have to weave between the 7, the 8, and it was just. I was just afraid you might not be able to open it up that much.
Yeah, I was going to go between the 4-8, but obviously that was the right shot. I mean, good call. You know, you're avoiding draw. You're avoiding stun, which is unpredictable. Didn't even consider that it went in this side pocket. I guess it does. Gotta find a way to get into the 7 now. Unless he's going to shoot the 5 into the 7 and stick the cue ball behind the 6.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He moved it, but not enough. Well, he moved it to a better combo position.
Yeah, he's in better here.
The 5 seems to go by the 10, so he'll be in a good. Well, he should be able to get up for the 6 from there if once someone gets a shot here. Plus, the nice thing about this, with him kicking at the 5, he may open up the 7. That's very well played.
Yeah, he's played a lot of shots like this where he's just kind of hanging on. You know, what can you expect? He's kicking at the ball, and he's getting safe a lot and forcing O.Szolnoki to play multiple saves to win a rack.
Extension. Five ball on a pocket.
It's called the corner. It looks like the 6 is in the way. I think it's more of a just-in-case call.
Well, he's not getting behind the 9. He's left the shot on the 5. Gerson must take advantage of these now here. He's got to take advantage of every opportunity. He cannot lose a game if he wants to stay in.
Yeah, he's been a little dodgy on the pocketing the last couple games. Missed the 1, missed the 7. So a bit of a tester here.
Let's watch the body movement. Here's a good angle to watch it from.
He's got it. Stayed still that time, George.
Yeah, he did. Pretty well. Like I said, you know, when he that's how he usually shoots, and when he does that, the cue follows. The cue's through the ball.
Yeah.
When he moves.
Yeah, it's just one of those habits. He's probably been playing for a minimum 25 year. Well, he's only 31, so this still could be 25 years. It's just tough to break after that long.
Seven will track to the left-hand side. He'll be straight in to the other corner.
I think Vlad caught his hand in the pocket or something. Acted like there was a snake in there.
Sometimes when you reach in some of these pockets, there's little pieces of plastic that, who knows.
Yeah.
I've done it many a time. You kind of just catch your fingernail, or you catch something in there. Ouch.
I don't know if Martinez considered, I mean, he had to make the 10 regardless, but Ward ended up spotting. Just going to hamper him a bit. Yeah, broke it out, and he's there.
Broke it out perfectly.
Still hanging in, George.
Well, here's one of the side pocket shots we've been talking about all day long.
Yeah.
That one had plenty of room.
Yeah, that one was more on the makeable side.
Yeah. This is not the easiest shot in the world.
Yeah, he's got angle. He's got distance from the pocket. Match riding. It's there.
Now we're moving into a 2.5 hour match.
Yeah, it's been a long one. It's been a long day.
Yeah, they've had a couple of games that really took some time, and one game we couldn't count the number of innings. Remember that?
I do.
That one had quite a few.
Martinez is summoning some inner strength here. This is going to be the rubber game. Either a match win for O.Szolnoki or a shootout. Regardless of the outcome, you really have to praise Martinez for how he's fought in this match.
He's a grinder. And O.Szolnoki has kept him off balance the entire match.
Yeah, he's just hung around.
Sure.
Just waited for his opportunities. And it's not even like Oliver's made bad mistakes to let Martinez win his games. He's just earning them. Big power here. Nothing down. Oh, the four's got a chance. Nope. I don't know if the 6 is blocking the 1. It's close. Let's see by O.Szolnoki's body language here. If he is on the 1, it's a runnable table. Doesn't have his jump cue. Kind of. Yeah, I think he's got it. Looking, pointing over there, looking at the position angle on the 2.
Well, this is wide open.
Yeah, table's lying good. Particularly the 5 connecting to the 6 and the 4, 5, 6 sequence.
I think once he gets on the 4 ball, things lay pretty easy for him.
Yeah, it's all
stop shot, stop shot, stop shot almost.
Yep. Movement starts again from 7 to 8, but here's a big key.
Yeah, this isn't comfortable. Does he go underneath these balls, or does he just stay up above them with a draw?
Just straight enough that he doesn't have to go to the rail here and hold angle on the 6.
Well, I want to take a moment here while he's measuring out these balls and praise these Predator arc tables one more time. They seem to play very true, very well. Nice pocket sizes with new cloth. 4 1/4, but you can order them, as you were saying, you can order them 4 1/4, 4 1/2. These are 4 1/8. 4 1/2 inch side pockets.
Short side here, but it's looking good.
That new Predator Arcadia cloth. It's Arcadia Elite cloth. It's made in conjunction with, in cooperation with Simonis. Thus, Simonis a sponsor of the tournament and supporter of Predator now. And they have been for a bit, because I think they use the Simonis cloth in Europe.
Yeah, they've always been in some form of partnership.
Yeah. Well, these 3 balls to close out this match. It's been a good one. It's had a little bit of everything.
Yeah, unfortunately that Martinez didn't get a shot at pushing himself towards the shootout because he really did fight hard, and he's kind of conceding here in his mind.
Well, with these 2 balls 7 feet apart, I guess something could happen. I don't see that happening, especially where he got now. For a pro player, this is pretty much an unmissable shot. 1 out of 100 maybe they miss.
Yeah, would have to be something out of the ordinary. Good match from Szolnoki.
Good round of applause from the audience. And